Louisiana Congressman and House Minority Whip Steve Scalise joins me. Good evening, sir.
Hey, Greta, great to be back with you.
Nice to have you back. So, Congressman, France is getting their gas cut off from Russia. How are we doing here in the United States? I mean, I know the prices are climbing up, but are we facing higher prices? And what's the story with the supply?
Yeah, the supply is going to continue to get more limited because President Biden said he wanted to shut down American energy, and he's done it. He's carried out many steps, from filling pipelines to not even having a lease sale in the Gulf of Mexico, even though the law requires him to do so. He won't approve new permits for people to exercise the leases that they paid millions of dollars for. So all of that is resulting in a limited ability long-term to have more production in America, which means we're more dependent on foreign countries. I mean, look, he flew to Saudi Arabia, 5,700 miles, to beg them to produce more oil when he could have stayed here, saved all those carbon emissions that he complains about, and just called and asked Port Fourchon in my district to produce more oil, and they would have said yes. But he won't do that. He won't let us drill in America, and that's...
Could they do it as quickly as Saudi Arabia could supply us? I don't know how fast Saudi Arabia could supply us with.
Yeah, any country, if you're going to try to increase production, it's going to take time to have that oil come out of the ground. But markets act based on future activity. If they see the ability for more oil to come out of the ground in America in the next few years, the price will drop quickly today. And that's happened over time. When President Biden said, we're not going to let American companies produce here at home, the price went up quickly because they knew that limits our future supply and it makes us more dependent on countries like Russia, Venezuela, Iran for our oil. We shouldn't be. We can produce everything we need here. We were doing that under President Trump. We need to get back to that, lower gas prices for families, put more money in the pockets of hardworking people. Joe Biden won't do it, and it's crushing middle-class families.
Well, to the extent we're going to go get more oil, whether it's from us or from Venezuela, Iran, or Saudi Arabia, it seems to me, I mean, obviously, you know, we're quite dependent on oil, and there are all the environmental concerns. It seems to me that if we at least had it coming from here, is that, number one, we can control the environmental considerations. We can have the appropriate regulations so that the environment isn't at risk, number one. Number two, it's probably jobs that are connected with it. So to the extent that we can't reduce our appetite in the short run, but as we work towards doing that, then it sort of makes more sense to get it here.
Yeah, and Greta, think about this, you know, because they love talking about carbon emissions. We were reducing carbon emissions in America while we were paying less than $2 a gallon for gasoline, because no one does it cleaner, no one does it better than America. These leftists love to beat up on America, yet they will not acknowledge that oil's going to get produced somewhere. Our dependence, by the way, our need for energy, oil, natural gas, and all other sources, including renewables, is going to keep increasing. And so if you limit supply here in America, we're going to need to get it from other countries, and they don't have the good standards we have. So when President Biden is begging the Saudis tomorrow to produce more oil, they actually emit more carbon to produce that same oil than if we made it here in America, in the Gulf of Mexico or anywhere on shore. So we should be making more here.
Are you in agreement, though, that we should do what we can to reduce our carbon imprint? I mean, our footprint, rather.
Yeah, and in fact, we were doing that, and that's what's really perplexing about when the president touts the Green New Deal and all these crazy far left, you know, the kind of cult religion that he's bought into, that we just need to crush America, as China's building a new coal plant every week. We were reducing carbon emissions in America before Joe Biden took office. Today, under Joe Biden, we're paying more for gasoline, more than double, and we're seeing carbon emissions go up. So Joe Biden is allowing more carbon emissions in America and globally. Again, when he moves jobs out of America, it's bad for jobs, it hurts our states, but it also increases carbon emissions globally because the countries that are picking up the gap, whether it's Russia or any other country, they emit more carbon, and that all ends up in the same place.
Congressman Scalise, thank you for joining me, sir.
Always great being with you, Greta.